What's up, y'all? I just uploaded the Flint 13 unboxing and review. If you ain't seen that, go watch it. Drop a like on it and comment. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Try to get them subs up so I can start doing more and more giveaways. And got a Supreme box. But before I open this, the Supreme drop for this week has been canceled. Due to everything that's going on. I know that at least one of the Supreme stores has been looted, so I don't know if they had inventory for the release at that store or what the case is. I've been, I've read that, next week's will still, be on schedule, and there's a possibility that the Supreme Air Force Ones might get released since we're not having anything else. So, be on the lookout for that because that could pop up, tomorrow. So, check Supreme out, go straight to the shoes, and see if they hit a restock. If not, then I'd try Friday. It's better to be safe than sorry because if you can hit on those, reselling those is $200 and they cost like $110. So that's a little bit more than some lunch money on that one. But that being said, let's get this video started. Like I said in my last video, this is not a big package. As you can tell, there's not much to it, but it's got a couple of items that I actually like. So and has anybody ordered anything that like any issues with shipping right now? I know I've had some issues with some stuff. Luckily, almost everything has showed up. Have you had any issues with any companies? Like I ordered a pair of these for a friend, and still haven't heard nothing back about them. I'm pretty positive that they took my money. The shoe company, I ordered them from Champs, but I've yet to hear anything else about them. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm fixing to have to email them again, which they never answer my emails and all that. So it's just a big mess. I've ordered that shoe. We'll say Champs, like their stores, great, but their website, about sucks. I don't know what's going on. This is like multiple problems I've had with their website. Like I said, their stores, great people. I can't complain about their stores, not one bit. I'd give them a 5 stars as far as their stores are concerned. But their website, it kills me. I ordered these shoes. I ordered 2 pairs. I ordered another pair other than these at the exact same time. Got this pair in, I think it's 3 days after I ordered it. And I was like, heck yeah. And then I was like, alright, well, the next day, probably the other pair's going to show up. Then 2 or 3 weeks later, I still ain't got, the shoe. And I'm like, what is going on? So I emailed them. Boom, boom, boom. Try to call them. Boom, boom, boom. Just nothing. And then finally, I get through to somebody after 3 weeks of them having my money. And they was like, oh, well, we'll refund your money. And I go on the website, and no, it wasn't through a call. It was through an email. And that was another item. And I was like, well, I don't want you to refund it. I went on your website and you still have it in stock. And, they just end up refunding my money. And so then I go back because they had them on their website. And I was like, well, surely this ain't going to happen again, especially back to back. And then what happens? The very next order on the same shoe, sorry guys, the very next order, I do the same thing, and the same thing happens. And I've yet to hear anything back from them again. I'm about done ordering from their website. I think from now on, if I get anything from Champs, it'll just be from their stores, Like I said, I went, got this shirt, $15. It's a $35 shirt. Awesome people that works there, but man, their website just has given me some problems. But back to the unboxing. This ain't about Champs. This is about Supreme. So let's get on. Alright. The infamous box logo stickers. A lot of people was hating on this hat, I will say. But then the people who like it really like it. I really like it. You got this like Desert Storm camo hat with I think they're calling it the, let's see here, the Tank 5 panel. Desert camo. I guess they forgot to put the O on the end of the color description. But it's got a tank. It says Supreme going down it. I think this is just a tough looking hat, and I just really like it, you know. Good colors and cool graphics. And I like on this hat that it's like an embroidered patch on it, you know. It's not just like an iron-on or nothing like that, you know. It's like a good quality hat, you know. I dig this. And then on for the next thing, which this thing, I didn't even know what it was at first. I didn't really read the description on it or nothing. And they kind of didn't really put this in a very good package to keep it dead stock, as you'd say. But I guess I'll go ahead and peel it out since it's not in anything in particular and sealed up. But we have the Seal Line Supreme pouch. Now this thing is supposed to be waterproof. It's just a rubber seal, like a Ziploc baggie. You know, you put your phone in here, and let's see if it says anything. Lifetime warranty. It's a waterproof case. So, and it's got the Supreme tag on it. Got the cool little Supreme decal on the front, red, and what it's supposed to be for, like, let's say you went to the beach, or, you know, you're at a pool, you're going to be around the pool all day, you can throw your phone in here, throw other stuff in here, and your stuff won't, you know, if it gets wet, it won't hurt it, you know. So this is kind of like a summertime thing, or like, let's say if you're going fishing or something like that, you can put your phone, your valuables in there that you don't want to get wet, put it in your tackle box or whatever, or your fly vest, or your waders or whatever. And if it gets wet, it's not going to hurt your stuff. And so I like it when Supreme does collabs on stuff like this, because it's actually usable stuff other than a clothing brand that people can use, and just a great product. And it's actually like, this is actually some kind of rubber stuff, and I like how they did this bottom, like they made it kind of wide at the bottom, so like whenever you put something in there, it creates like a little bit of a airtight bubble, and it is airtight, like nothing's getting through that. Like let me try to make like a big bubble in here. No, it ain't gonna let you put a big air bubble in it, but as you can tell, like, it still got the bubble that it had. Still airtight. See what I'm saying? So, it actually works. So, this is not just for looks. It actually works. So, that's pretty cool. But, yeah, back to the Supreme drop. With them getting looted and stuff, I guess they just felt like it wasn't a good time to drop. And also know that the Hair 6s, the Animal Instincts, those has been pushed back to next week. I feel like everybody's just like, you know, it's been a very stressful week, and maybe everybody should just pump the brakes on these releases until next week. Like I said, we might get lucky, which for like me, getting on these watching sneaker videos and Supreme videos and stuff like that, that's kind of my, you know, get away from all this stress that's going on. And that's why I've been trying to pump out as much content as I have here lately, is try to give people, you know, a get away from everything that's going on. But at the same time, there's no excuse for us to even ignore what's going on either. We should be doing our part and trying to just, you know, teach one another and care for one another, you know. Um, I talked to a guy at my church, and he said that he just finally got to get back into doing the ministry for the local jail, and I was like, you know, that's awesome, you know. Uh, when you're in jail, um, just being able to not even throwing the religion thing in there, just having human contact with somebody that's not in a uniform per se, like, you know, a jail uniform or a correctional officer uniform, just a normal person that's there just because they care about you, you know, don't even know you, but they care about you, you know, that means a lot. And hearing somebody that I knew, but I didn't know that they was doing that all along, like, I just gave me mad respect for the man. And he's like in his 60s or 70s, you know, and supposedly him and his wife, they go do it every week. Excuse me. So, you know, that meant a lot too. But right now we should be spreading love, not hate. Uh, peaceful protesting. I know people feels like, you know, they got to do violence to get their point across, and yeah, I kind of agree and I kind of don't, because in a sense that the more harm we do, the worse things are. You know, you might solve an issue for right now, but later down the road, the other side is going to be preparing for the next time you do it. And who's to say that, you know, they might back down on police brutality, but the next time some protest goes on, that they don't, you know, jack some people up worse, you know. So I think we need to find a better solution for all of this. And you know, just like I said, we might not get it right in the older generations, but our kids and our kids, if we keep sinking good stuff into them and planting them seeds, like, things will get better. So on that, I'm going to end this video. Hope everybody has a good night. Much love and peace out.